Welcome back. It is me, Mr. Fix-It, and we're playing Danganronpa number 1. We finally got into the case. We have now 2 dead students. We have to investigate one of them. So we're going to talk to these 2, and we're going to head out and go start looking for clues. Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't just leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. No way. I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Okay. And we're gonna back out of this room. So far it's gotten pretty intense. Our friend Sayaka got killed after we let her borrow our room, so now we're pretty much number 1 suspect, unfortunately. And then Junko tried to face off with Monokuma and got stabbed a bunch of times by some spears. So that's also unfortunate. First of all, I should head to the room. Head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Okay, so let's go to the room. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Let's talk to who's here first. You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before we found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
You son of a
That
bitch.
dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum. That deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo,
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Well, seems like he's got a little bit of honor to him. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
hey.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No, not really. I'm searching. Searching?
she was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but it seems to be concentrating. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. Let's just look at all the stuff we looked at before. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of the sheath. Had actually looked at the blade itself now. It shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off on parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle's especially missing a lot of its coating. I remember that coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Okay, so we got a clue. Replica sword has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Okay. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so it must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Oh, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have had gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I wonder how many truth bullets you have until you actually go do the trial. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does that mean it was used to attack somehow? And plus, the sword has been taken out, so it's just a sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how the sheath was scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Replica sword sheath has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Is the lint roller? Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there was way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? Okay, I can't look in the bin. There are scratches and gouges on my wall and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I heard something.
Wait.
That would have not been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well.
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. Alright, well, let's not waste any more time. Let's go look at the bathroom. I should look around here first. I can check other spots later. Well, I guess I can't. There are gouges in the bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Well, let's see if our toolkit's still in here. The toolkit's still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence of it's being used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reasons to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I need toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be
What?
building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then.
What?
Not just me. Nobody's busted
What?
theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday. None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been added to the truth bullets in the handbook. Okay, cool. What else do we have? What's this? A notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Does the camera say anything different than normal? Surveillance camera. The mastermind must be using them to keep an eye on everything that's happening here. They don't do anything to stop what's happening. They just keep on watching. This is the display stand the sword was on. Well, let's see if we can look in here now. I should look around here first. I can check other spots later. But where else is there to look? What am I missing? I should check the room first of all. Maybe I should talk to her again. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No. Not
I'm searching.
searching? Did you lose a contact or something?
Okay, so we saw it again.
Listen.
Are you a clean freak? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around the room one more time.
I
Interesting.
see.
What's interesting? Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean? I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find a single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
No, not one hair from the victim, not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too? Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness. Okay, cool. So can I look in here now? And on the other side of this door... No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and an urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I want to give up. I want to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. Okay. Well, she's got a knife in her. Let's look at that. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's not no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what is said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. All according to the Monokuma file, Saka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery on her wrist too. Right there. Where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's blood on her left index finger, but that is... The palm of both her hands are totally spotless. So how come only her left finger? Saka's wrist has been added to the truth bullets. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. I looked past Sayaka on the wall behind her, and there I saw 11037 written in blood. The numbers. Oh, okay. 11037. Huh? Did Sayaka do this? The water for the shower gets turned off at nighttime. I mean, let's see if it says anything else. Okay, so it's just gonna repeat everything. Let's just go through this. Okay. I guess I should just leave the bathroom. It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers? That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. Is really her final message? Is that as if she wrote it with life itself?
Right.
Do you often talk like an inspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037? I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her blood to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the wall the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If it were written something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well,
Think about it. You're not going to tell me? You need to
Makoto.
uncover the mystery of the case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message has been added to the truth bullets. It sounds like Hiyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer? There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know about how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? You mean how it gets stuck? Gets stuck? Yeah, I'm guessing I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked, but once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame. Okay, so the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob? You didn't
That's
notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob? What the heck? The doorknob practically about to fall off. Why is it like this? Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious that this wasn't unintentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that? I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathroom can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently stuck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me. I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when she switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost. Well,
Goodbye.
see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob. Okay. I still don't understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself that was in the what was in the video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Well, what are these guys gonna say? They're gonna say the same stuff.
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have destroyed some evidence right before anyone found the body, I mean. There was a trash room in the dorms, right? They kind of tossed stuff in there. Oh, okay, so he's saying the same stuff.
you
Alrighty, so let's get out of here. We gotta go search somewhere else. Oh. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on the room in my room and Sayaka's room were switched. So all the effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Dorm nameplates added to the Book of Truth. Okay. Well, let me in. Let's find the DVD. There can only be one thing in the trash can. The DVDs with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder what she did. What did she see? I might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. So then, do I have it? Like, did he pick it up? No, I can't let myself get depressed again. I need to search for clues. All that's here is a sewing kit and an organ map. No useful clues. Alright, Sayaka. No, I can't let myself get depressed again. I need to search for clues. Nothing here. Alright, well, I mean, that's pretty much all that's here. It's just the DVD, so... Now that we have the DVD, let's go check out the, Well, let's talk to some people, too.
seems like
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Mizono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Well, let's go to the trash room. Let's see what's going on in here. There's a hatch on the floor. Door won't budge. Must be locked. Oh, found a coin. Very nice. Let's see if we can open this. Looks like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Looks like it does nothing, but it gave us a coin. There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past. It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further.
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person cleaning duty is allowed in. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go
Okay,
any
this
further.
is it again. This is stupid. It'd be faster if you just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further.
Cleaning duty. Okay. Well, at least we found a clue here, so let's get out of here. Go talk to someone else. Now I'm guessing that there's not a way to put like bullets together now. Because I mean we found gold on her wrist, and the only gold that we know of is from the sheath. Because they even said it was heavy. So I mean it makes sense that if she was hit with the sheath, it could definitely break her wrist. Where was Byakuya? Byakuya, where are you? Oh. Oh, he must have been behind me as I went to the room. Byakuya, can you tell me anything about the cleaning duty? No. You're like a child lost in the woods, you know that? A total waste of space. What do you mean? Taka's the one who has an interest in organizing things like that. Oh, good point. Who is Taka again? Something doesn't seem right. The Monaco. Oh, same stuff. So, who was Taka again? Oh, Taka's the, this guy. Let's see. Are you behind me? No. You're not over here. There you are. Cleaning duty, eh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really? He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now? Actually, no. Huh? Okay, who is? Hifumi was also there when he had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So he's on cleaning duty then? Indeed. But we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long. But then when that time comes, I'll be counting on you. Okay, well, let's go. I know we're right here near the VR room, but actually let's go buy some stuff. Probably won't have free time for a little bit until we finish this place, but let's just use these coins while we're over here. We got 2 coins. Alright, and let's go talk to Hifumi first, and then we'll go to the VR room and look at the girl's DVD. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room. Of course. It's my job to gather all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me a key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge. Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room? And the only person on clean duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out when we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other
Actually,
words,
anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
so
That must be
that's-
why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, they could destroy evidence. Then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. But boring?
Hey,
Anyway,
listen,
more importantly than that. Hey,
you
fatty,
bastard.
why do you want to do the gig anyway? I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal? Liar.
You-
I know why you did it. You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, and poking around at it. What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, what's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to be. Anyway, on the other topic, Hifumi, since you were on clean duty, I have a favor to ask you. What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Oh, okay. So easy. So Fumi and Hai headed over to the trash room. Okay, so if any kind of gifts that I get that are video game based, it's going to him. You'd like me to open the gate, would you? When I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So, And so him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please, just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. Hifumi pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate, and then... However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planning this all along? No. Just want to see if this actual killer tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Well, something here automatically. Something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love. Anyway, this looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape. It's a part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, it's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence that the killer destroyed. But there was a lot of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough itself to figure out who the killer is. Okay, burnt shirt piece. There's shards of broken glass shattered around it from the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball. Just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Yeah, is that... Do you know what this is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. gaze into it and show you a glimpse of the future. Just like the Mina girl who was on the quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. My reading is terrible right now. Keep stuttering. A green button and a yellow button. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism. Alright, well.
Why is that?
What? You made me go all the way down here and now you're not even gonna check it out?
So it would seem.
That's the worst twist I can imagine. That's not the kind of thing readers like at all. What readers? Alright, well what else is here? This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now. Did you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes,
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on the cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned on the incinerator. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Hifumi, do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No. You said that the last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Ah, yes. About that, there was no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory. Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. I definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet. So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Incinerator has been added to the truth bullets. Well, can I turn off? Oh. The whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me? Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. It sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. The green button turns it on, the yellow button turns it off. Or so it seems anyway. I mean, there's really nothing else here. That's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put? Oh, we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Well, whatever it's for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Hey, got a coin though. Let's see if he'll let us leave now. Yep. Okay, cool. Ugh. Alrighty. Let's see. So we should already have the DVD. Let's go to the dining hall, I guess. At least let's see if there's anything in the dining hall we need to do. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? No, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all the first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. So, I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell you the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayako was killed. Okay, cool. We can go in the kitchen now. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the beginning, or... I'd better see if anyone here knows more about it. Kitchen knife set has been added to the truth book. What else is here? There's a bunch of vegetables all piled up. I don't see anything worth noteworthy about any of it. But that coin dough. Marbled meats, salted meats. Now's not the time to be thinking about food. Alright, well, let's get out of here then. Maybe we can talk to Hina again and see if she knows anything, since she said she was here. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall? Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kinda strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning? Nope, last I remember there was all lined up in a nice neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I was going to get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were here drinking tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Okay, so we got an alibi. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. See, you're supposed to be my alibi, like, you're supposed to say, hey, by the way, I didn't see you last night. That's not looking very good for me. Alright, so let's go to AV room. Go watch this DVD real quick. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage from front and center was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with her friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful immediately fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he even trying to say he was... Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside the world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Okay, well, we finally found out what was going on with her video. It seems like we picked up some clues. We finally got to watch her little video. We finally got ourselves somewhat of an alibi, so hopefully that should be good for the trial. I'm gonna end it here since we hit about 45 minutes or so. I'm trying to keep these videos fairly short-ish. I guess 45 minutes isn't very short, but so just want to say thank you guys for coming in. If you liked the video, definitely leave me a like. If you dislike the video, definitely leave me a dislike so I can know the stuff I need to improve on. Leave me some comments down at the bottom as well. Let me know what you did like, what you didn't like. Let me know, you know, if you've never played the game before, if you never watched the anime. Let's talk maybe speculation down in the chat who you think might be the killer so far is. Right now, I'm kind of have a couple ideas, but I'm gonna keep those to myself for right this second. But let me know what you think, and I appreciate you guys coming in, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.